Hello, my friends. Welcome to the finale of Legacy of the Void Nightmare Edition. Right at the beginning of this mission, we are actually just going to jump in and take a look at what is going on in the bases. And we are going to very, very quickly build a building next to Karax to see if we get the production speed bonus. Then we're going to head back to the Spear of Adun. We're going to pick our composition based on the information that we get. Let's see. That's normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's normal. And we can head down here. And I'm just kind of, looking. This looks very normal. This does as well. Of course, this is going to be worse because these vanguards don't have the extra range they do in the base campaign. This is all looking the same. Oh. Hey, like that. All right, so Karax in the base campaign has the ability to allow you to rapidly produce, and that is the last thing that I'm going to be checking here. We have 5 gas geysers to work with. 1, 2, 3, I guess, 8. So we can go 16 here. Then we can do another 14 there. That's 30 workers. That works pretty well. Oh, shush. We're not oh, hello. Okay, I can see that. Good to know. I'm just waiting on the gateway to finish, and then we will see if we have the turbo build speed. I'm about 100%. I wonder if she can just beat this on her own, by the way. I'm about 100% willing to say that, all right. We're learning. I forgot what I was going to say. 100% willing to something. She does beat that on her own, which is good to know. Oh, 100% willing to say that this is not going to allow me to turbo speed units out, but we just need to test. Nope. Whoa. Oh, it's because he canceled it because he ran out of range. Karax. Yeah, no, this is normal. Okay. So, things that we have learned. It's going to take 30 workers to saturate with 16 and 14. That gives us 170 supply. What I want to do is we're going to return to the Spear of Adun. We don't really need to invest that many people onto that first attack. We learned that. Maybe just the 2 immortals, and then we'll have the rest of the forces running around to help defend. What I want to do is I want to rush out 3 arbiters. That is going to be the beginning of my build order, and then we will work from there. I think that I want the Reaver as my unit. I still want the carrier. I'm sorry, no Tempest, no Mothership. The repairing aspect on the carrier is so important if you're not doing repair beam. Just straight up, I think that if we had done the carrier mission before the purifier missions, then we would have had a lot of potential times to use this. Is this a good unit? Gains +2 damage, increase of 20% versus light and 40% versus non-light. Oh. Cation Pierce Crystals. Okay. It's anions and cations. God, there's some physics person that's so mad at me right now for calling it a cation. You gotta go on a vacation, bro. Okay. There's hybrid, right? But at the same time, there's Niduses. You know what? I think the Avenger might be something. Then Annihilator. Dragoon Adept. Yeah, that seems good to me. And of course, we can go right up here and go. I'm just going to set all these to 0 and see what we're working with. I think that all these abilities are traps. I think we want Shield Overcharge, Purifier Beam as our 2 energy expenditures. Guardian Shell is amazing, particularly combined with the carrier. It's pretty expensive, but it works. And then Orbital Assimilator saves us, there was 5 gas geysers, so that's 15 extra supply. Incredibly powerful. We're going to skip both of these. And then we're just going to toss all of our stuff into passives. We don't need starting supply. I'd rather have construction time. Because this mission very often ends up with me building a lot of static defense, right? Because we're totally going to max out and it's going to work great. Okay, no, okay. Sorry, I'm thinking about stuff. Because I know how I want to approach this. I want to do the 3 Arbiter Rush, so we're going to get these going here. You guys right here. Let's just send these over here and double Shadow Cannon whatever Nidus pops up. We're going to have to get a Stargate. I'll get the Stargate after I get the Nexus, though. I want the Gas Geysers really early, then I want the Nexus, then I want the Stargate, so that I can have a good economy. We know that it's going to be fine on this side. We know that the second attack is in the second base. We know that these guys are going to be pretty good. And what I want to do is, after those Arbiters, I want to swap into Carriers, I believe. And then I want to go for Reavers under the Carriers with a couple Annihilators. My thought is that Reaver Annihilator Carrier is... I mean, it seems like one of those compositions that just has a little bit of an answer to everything, right? I think it'd be pretty good. And then what I want those Arbiters to do is, whenever a big enemy attack wave comes, we have the ability to stasis. The Cloak probably won't be that useful because the AI is quite good at making sure that Cloak is not... Yeah, they build a lot of detection. Yeah. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, the AI is like really good at making sure that Cloak is not too powerful, but I think that Stasis is going to be a very nice tool to work with. I'm going to start getting that +1 attack upgrade as well, and try to get really good saturation. So one of the reasons I want the Reaver is I need supply-efficient damage. So the Carrier is kind of generic in quality durability. A couple Annihilators in order to help out against the Hybrid. And then the Reaver is only for supply, so it's a lot of power for not a lot of money. I'm not sure the Annihilators are great, though, because of the really long cooldown on their ability. And they're kind of more of an aggressive unit, if that makes sense. When you can choose your engagement, I think that it is stronger. Because you can save up your Shadow Cannons for a push. Now, how many Niduses are we going to be hit by? That is a very interesting question, because if it's a lot, then we want to go for a Dark Shrine. You get like 5 Blood Hunters to run around and help out, but if it's not very many, then I don't think that's necessary. We lost all of our front line here. Or I guess some of it's... Nope, none of that's mine. That's fine. 12, 13, 14. Nice, nice. Then we can chrono that. And... Stargate, Stargate. Now, what I'm planning on doing, and I don't know if this is going to work. I've been thinking about this mission a lot, if that's not, like, really apparent. Because I want to... Ooh, I lost an Annihilator. That's bad. Shield Overcharge here. And then the next one is an attack down the middle that we should be able to... Purifier Beam. So what I've been thinking about is that there is a pretty good chance... Okay, one sec. We gotta look at what they got. A pretty good chance that if the attack waves are similar to normal, then we can build a lot of static defense over here and then have one army positioned here and one positioned here. Oh. One moment. Oh gosh, hello. This is going to take some getting used to. Well, that was a good Purifier Beam, wasn't it? Well, I like that. Alright, so Arbiter goes here. You are going to chill right here. And then you are going to be part of this team. And we just want to segment and eliminate. The segmenting of the enemy is very important. Remember that in Nightmare we cannot chain stasis. So we're only going to get a little bit of value from it, but it's still going to be quite good. Because we can just, like, not fight these guys. Oh! I missed. Oh. Oh, Ultralisk got a Frenzy. Oh, I forgot. Someday I'll get to play with Frenzied Ultralisks. I always get the lame version, so I forget that the AI gets a good version. Well, whatever. Ooh, more Niduses. Where are we? Keep the Arbiter safe. We're going to head over here. There's a little bit over here. We have some defenses. Got a Robo and a Robo Bay. Carrier can come over here to help. Oh gosh, we're not doing too well. We have shield overcharge for the Tal'Darim in the center path. So I am a little bit afraid that it just took too long in order to get all this stuff going because we invested in those Arbiters. Where is that Arbiter? There it is. Way back here. Well, Alarak just died. Oh, it's coming back. Oh, no! Not those guys!
Another fleet of ships set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled.
Okay, we got enemies coming on this side, enemies coming on this side. What are you doing, my friend? Oh, no. I keep going for the Ultralisk because they're like the prime target, except for the fact that they're unstasisable, because they're usually stasisable. It's very confusing. I'll get used to it, I promise. I'm just, first game of the day never counts, right? Oh, hello. I think I need to save energy for these two abilities. I think that it is truly bait to use the other ones. Start the Reaver production. Oh, he's dead. Oh, there's Phoenixes in the mineral line. Phoenix, no. I think the Arbiters are too slow. I think that, first of all, Stasis is really tiny. Look at how tiny this is. It's a much bigger ability in the base campaign, and that's what I was thinking about. Do we return to the Spear of Adu? I think we're going to get something other than the Arbiter. Maybe some Void Rays just in case for later. I don't know if they'll be useful, but my idea of Stasis relied on the fact that Stasis had the ability to hit more than 2 Zerglings. Okay, I'm going to rush Carriers this time and then transition into Reavers. Then again, maybe I rush Reavers and transition into Carriers because Reavers are pretty cheap and they don't actually have a whole lot of... I think that if I do that, then I want to not get these 2 gases. Actually, yeah. We're going to go for a more economic-focused play this time. Instead of getting those gases early for the Arbiters, we're going to go 1 gas into expansion into all the gases. And that should allow us to saturate a little bit faster, allow us to get stuff out quicker. Maybe we get the Carriers first, and then after we have 6 or so Carriers, we can start making the transfer. I don't hate that idea. I wish there was money on the ground. Look at how much vision we have over here. Rime never gives you that much vision when there's not going to be a Death Fleet or a Golden Armada or whatever. You know, he's not that nice of a guy. The fact that you can only Shadow Cannon 1 target at a time is kind of interrupting the early game sniping experience. Oh, I forgot about the Niduses. It does kind of limit the sniping experience. You can't double Shadow Cannon a Nidus or a hybrid or something like that, which does limit the effectiveness of the Annihilator, and I think that it's probably not great for this mission. I really do like it on attack, but on defense, it's just average at best, and I need above average. I'm gonna try not to... Oh! I wish these were Sentinels. That's why they died so fast. I intended to have them be Sentinels. If I have to reset again, I will reset into the correct Zealot type. I don't think it's gonna matter too much, but it's not nothing in the early stages, right? You know what? Let's get that attack upgrade early. Then we'll get our Stargate.
From all directions. Step forth, Dark One, and face Alarak, High Lord.
Can I just pull this early? Yeah. Get him, Alarak. Okay. I don't think we need a Shadow Cannon here. I'm pretty happy with the guys doing their thing, and then we can just pull over here. And I do think the idea of pulling enemies early in these initial stages is actually pretty good. And I should be making use of it, because it's not like Karax is building up his forces, right? And I'd like to have more time to move about.
Zerg detected approaching the southern entrance.
Or we could just shoot that guy in the face. Fine with that as well.
Weakness. Show him none.
Maybe it's correct to Shadow Cannon the Hydras, because they do a lot of back-end damage, and it's what, a fraction of a kill versus a Hybrid Reaver? We survived this time. We didn't lose a guy. The first time we got abducted and lost one. So I'm gonna shield overcharge. I should figure out when I don't have to use my abilities, honestly. I think that's really important. Because hoarding my energy is very powerful. Yeah, Vorazun's good. I need to treat her like she is just a monster. Because that's what she is. She's awesome. I'm going to leave a Dragoon over here.
Using the Armada's most powerful ships against the Keystone.
Oh, we got a cannon there. That's nice.
We have no choice but to destroy them.
Where do you think you're going, Mr. Scout? I knew about you. I know your story. Yeah. Don't really want the infinite warp-ins. Then we go after the ground stuff, I think. Because, like, the Tempest isn't that scary. Ooh, particularly when Alarak knows how to use his abilities.
Only desolation awaits.
I kind of just trust him right here. We did lose a Dragoon. No, we didn't. We sent him over here to be a hero. You thought we lost a Dragoon. You got goofed right there. I tricked you. So one thing I'm noticing is that the early game Niduses are definitely not all the time Niduses. Also, I feel like real good right here. I wonder what character is going to end up being the worst. I kind of feel like Karax is getting bopped, but that usually happens in the early stages, and then he gets really good later. Oh, we're supply blocked. Because he gets those Fire Colossus, and the Fire Colossus just do so much damage.
Artanis, the Golden Armada has begun attacking the Spear of Adun. I'll try to support your forces, but we're taking heavy damage.
Carriers go that way. These guys come on up here. We can really speed that up, it'd be nice. And then we get a Robo Bay. So it seems like Karax kind of understands their stuff up there, but sometimes he can't deal with it. This seems like a shield, just straight up. That's a lot of stuff coming at our boy. I want him to be healthy. The other reason I like Autogas is he does come back. Yeah. I wonder if there's a respawn limit or anything. Hope not. Another reason that I like having Autogas is simply because it gives you more real estate to work with near your base for building defenses in good position.
Another fleet of ships set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled.
Carriers go this way. These guys go this way. And Reavers on the field. Hopefully soon. They're just not on the field. That was a lie. Oh. Yeah, I think that having a lot of Reavers under this is going to be very nice. Whoa! I lost a carrier. Oh, they're lifting. Well, good thing that we have Graviton Beam, huh? That's actually a real nice answer to it. Do I just blat? No. I think we hold here for a second. Pull this back. Oh no, Karax is dead. My goodness, they hit real quick from a lot of different directions.
Weak, powerless, submit.
So I think we do have to use one of these top bars in order to help Karax out here.
Pylons can no longer be called down.
And then this side, Vorzun is okay.
Southern entrance immediately.
Vorzun is not okay.
Northern entrance has fallen.
Wow, they attack from a lot of sides very fast.
Resist salvation at every turn.
And then when they're busted, the Niduses become insane. So the Niduses...
Fervently
Oh, they're in my base.
granted
Oh.
to you.
Well, that's good. The Niduses are a you can't let your allies die until the end type thing. Because then you can't get to the Niduses. That's actually really clever. He'll be fine. He's trying.
Warriors,
I don't really have a splittable army yet.
shortly. Stand firm, and we shall resist them.
Some armor upgrades, and hopefully these Reavers that are being repaired will be just incredible. Right? Remember that the Reaver's pretty cheap, it's just slow. Now there's a Golden Armada coming from this direction. Are we okay with that? We did that shield overcharge. It should... Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff. We're going to have to leave Alarak. And then try to take down the Warp Prism and do what damage we can to the carrier. Oh gosh, we weren't quite hitting. Carrier down. Hit this side. Knock all these out of the sky. That's really annoying. There's not much you can do about that Phoenix Harass too. I have the static defense in play. One thing we do have to do is make sure that we're constantly mining afterwards. Otherwise, we're going to get torn to pieces. Just because we don't have income.
The primary entrance has been breached.
Yeah, they killed a lot there.
Overrun. Reinforce their position immediately.
I think we're okay here. One thing is that we're fighting with Reavers that don't have a front line from the ally. I was planning on having the ally be the front line for the Reavers. But if we can't do that... Scarabs are free, which is nice. I think our allies just got hit a little bit too hard in the early stages, and I'm not going to be able to recover from that. Karax specifically having such a hard time. Vorzun seems like she's doing very well for herself. That's pretty normal for Vorzun. Her cloakiness and the fact that she can mind control detectors is a very, very potent combo. Let's just keep going and seeing what we can get done. Yeah, so one thing I'm learning is that we cannot sit until the end of a fight. What we have to do is guarantee that the fight is going to be okay for our ally,
Cluster is failing.
and then we have to move on.
Systems are
We have to go do something else,
The Keystone's energy matrix
which is
has reached the
fascinating.
halfway point.
We only get to do like half fights.
Detecting multiple
Rely on our
entrances.
friends.
They're
I
attacking
like
two
it.
entrances at once.
I have so much gas because they killed my workers on minerals. It hurts. I don't think I'll normally have this much gas, so it's not worth fretting about. I just have to make sure I'm on point with the worker replacement when they come in and lift all my guys. Carriers are doing nice over there. Yeah, when the Reavers die, it's so expensive. I can't really afford it. Maybe I need to go Immortals first. Do I have Immortal? No, I'm still on Annihilators. I kind of... Oh my goodness. I kind of liked where I was when I made a save, but that save was at like the 8-minute mark. I think there's definitely a lot of cleaning up we can do. I think the Immortal is the better choice here. I want Immortals in front of the Reavers. Not as like damage dealers, but just I need bulk. I need something that can look at an Ultralisk or an Aberration and say, no, that's not what we're doing today. I actually think that everything else we were doing was working really well. I want these to be Sentinels. Energizer... Do Energizers work on carriers? I don't understand how the Energizer works with carriers. It's odd. We'll get some. We can deploy them. It'll be fine. Just like leave one deployed Energizer at every place. Hopefully it helps. The speed boost isn't bad anyway. I'm going to switch to Blood Hunter. No. For the hybrid that might potentially exist later. I have to keep that in mind. The carrier opening seemed real strong, though. Like, legitimately felt very, very good. So I think that we're definitely on the right track for figuring it out. So just doing some mental math, right? We're spending 30 supply on workers, which means that we have 170 supply remaining. Ideally, I would like to have that 170 supply split into 2 different armies that would be, what is that, 85 supply apiece? And then I'd have, I want a bunch of static defense over here eventually. I just couldn't afford it, right? So you do one army in the middle, one army in the middle, and they kind of bounce up and down. Then you eventually max out. And once you're maxed out, you have the ability to fortify this crazy level with just like a bunch of monoliths and cannons and batteries. And then you keep them in the same position, but yeah, basically that. Like, it's not that complicated. You can even put some monoliths up here if you want to lose them. Oh, I actually bet one Immortal can deal with this. I'm gonna choose to believe. I mean, it's at the beginning, right? We can build up efficiency in the early game, try to maximize it so that we don't have issues with it, and we only have to focus on the later stages with a really, really good position to start. I think people really underestimate sometimes how important the beginning of your game is. It's by far and away the most important part. How good are you? Nailed it. What a legend. That was great. Now, the next Nidus was a long time from now, right? It was not something that was happening soon. Is this attack ever going to come? What are you doing? What? No, what are you doing? Well, we already know. Okay, I'm going to sit. I'm going to stand in between these two because the AI is being nightmare. Yep, they decided to go over here first. Let's go help Alarak, who respawns, thank goodness. Now where do we go? Do we go this? Oh, you're over here now. Okay. We're going to have to run across the entire map. They're just changing up their attack order from the normal rotation.
Zerg detected approaching the southern entrance. Amon is probing our defenses.
Oh, we gotta come back over here.
Show him none.
Oh, Ryan, why do you have to be this way? Why can't you just let them attack in the nice little pattern? It's a really nice pattern. We literally cannot get across the map in time. Just see if we can do some tanking. I'll try to get those Energizers. I guess I only need 2 Energizers, one here and one here. We have to build this. And start the carrier production. I keep thinking about the Mirage, and I think that I shouldn't be doing that. I think that it's a trap. Does this do its energy? Yeah, it does do its energize thing. Yeah, I have no idea if energizers work on carriers, but like... Or rather on interceptors when it beams the carrier. But it might as well be time to learn. Are they synergistic or not?
We have no choice but to destroy them.
Our duty is
This is basically the same setup that I had before, except I have one more sentry. Oh no, I forgot about it. Oh, right as I worked into. Oh no, this is bad. Here, just old position the beam. This guy over. We do have guardian shells, so we can actually.
claim to save your people.
Oh yeah, he's going after the cannon that's being built. That's perfect.
Only desolation awaits.
That upgrade is almost done. This is almost done. Perfect. Let's get some more static defense over here eventually. It feels like they're not actually really attacking the static defense, so maybe batteries aren't that necessary. Oh no, the phoenixes! Alarak, help! Alarak! Build anti-air! What are you doing? There's fights over here I have to deal with. I'm gonna lose my guys because of you. You have full energy! Alarak! Oh no.
Artanis, the Golden Armada has begun
Save him.
attacking the Spear of Adun.
Nice
I'll
Nidus.
try to support your forces.
We
We're taking
save the immortal! That's how much damage Phoenixes do versus immortals. That's why you don't do that matchup.
Faith is misplaced.
Okay.
He is sending a torrent of forces down the central path. The Tal'Darim will need reinforcements.
But I had to use my shield there, which might actually be my doom. But he does have a lot of vanguards because they sure weren't getting killed. And they're real energetic because they didn't have to fight. Got a lot of carriers over here. Gotta be careful of these hybrid harvesters. They do a lot of damage. My pylons died somehow.
Another fleet of ships
Oh, it's because I have those pre-placed ones.
They must be repelled.
I feel like I have less stuff than before. Okay, now I have to just choose to believe that they're going to be okay. Come on over here. Those phoenixes lifting up my guys just destroyed me. I should have had 2 dragoons and 2 immortals that I could have sent down here, and they would have been invaluable. And I would have had shield overcharge. So one thing I'm noting is I need to have shield overcharge available at the 9-minute mark for this attack. Very important.
The Nerazim situation grows dire. Our next
Oh, you lost this fight.
damage. We need your help.
We probably need to kill the Tempest and let her deal with the scouts.
The northern entrance has fallen. We must reinforce.
And then if we have that shield overcharge, yeah, okay. So if we have the shield overcharge, then we can snipe the warp prism, we can snipe the Tempest, leave, and the shield overcharge will help her so that she'll be able to win that fight on her own, and Karax will be feeling a lot better, so we can keep it. Okay. I am losing at 35%, and I'm feeling like it's doable, which is a weird combo. But, you know, everything feels super logical. I need to actually, like, start writing down timings here if I want to get everything correct. So, what we want to do is beam 1 at middle wave.
to assist them at a moment's notice.
shield overcharge at 9 minutes-ish. That's good. Solo Immortal goes over here. I'm going to not get the Energizers early on this time. I'm going to just focus on very, very, very swift economy into carrier. The carriers were a bit slower than I would have liked, and like if I had the carriers out, for example, I would have been able to take down those Phoenixes no problem. But the Phoenixes lifted my... they lifted my Dragoons.
Enemy approaches. Nerazim, ready your warp blades. We shall hold the line.
Overall, I think this can be done. I think that we can very cleanly get into a place that will have a good save to work with. I bet that after that 9-ish minute mark will be a nice little time to throw down a proper save and then work from there. I love that this Nidus is in the same position every time. It's like the one consistent thing in Nightmare. Also, we had a really weird opening last time, so let's just not think about that. Remember, they hit us very awkwardly from the middle first and then the top. Like, this seems to be a lot more standard, and that seems to be a better jumping off point because I think Karax took too much damage from that first attack against him because we had to run from one side of the universe to the other, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to put too much stock into that. We'll say Alarak is very, very strong. And I love that we don't have to put him in a box. I forgot +1 attack. Oh. That is maybe the biggest loss of all time. Our upgrades are going to be so slightly worse.
Zerg detected approaching the southern entrance. Amon is probing our defenses, searching for weakness. Show him none.
So it's around that 9-ish minute mark as well that we have to be prepared to deal with the pickup artists. The Phoenix is harassing me. They're called. They're just as annoying. Try to pull the Sentinels back. Now it's top again, I think? Yeah. Do I want to chrono out these carriers? I don't think so. I don't think we need to. Yeah, because carriers take 120 seconds to build. Oh, wow. That is a big number. I'm going to throw down this save because this actually feels like the best position I've been in. And I'm assuming this fight goes decently. I'm feeling pretty okay with reloading from this point and having just a real consistent start done. Okay, I'm going to save once again. Largely because I didn't have my Cybercore with a hotkey. And it feels better when you don't have to re-hotkey stuff.
We have no choice but to destroy them.
So they came over here, right? We're just gonna... Or did they go over this way? I don't remember. Yep, we're prepared. One thing I do like is that it's a scout the first time and then Phoenix is later. So you don't get blown out by the initial harassment attempt, but it still can do potential damage if you're not prepared for it. That's the type of thing that Rhyme does so well when it comes to his balancing. He's able to make things really hard, but then give you these sets of like, okay, you are prepared for it. I made sure you're prepared for it. I know you're prepared for it. Which I think is really neat. So there's a 3-minute cooldown here. We're going to use a shield overcharge in just a moment in order to get it on cooldown ready for the 9-ish minute mark. I'm just hoping all this timing works. Could you attack? There we go. Because now I'm a little bit afraid that the timings are not going to work. I should have just body pulled them. I wasn't really in position to do so, but would have been nice. So I feel like lots of cannons and a couple monoliths, but I can't really afford the monoliths right now, is going to be the answer.
Golden Armada has begun attacking the Spear of Adun. I'll try to support your forces, but we're taking heavy damage.
I feel like I can just leave this to Karax, right? Yeah.
For your hope. Your faith is misplaced. We are poised for victory.
I need to be in position for this. I just need to know that it's coming because the run is very long. Oh, Karax is not necessarily dealing well with that. That could be bad. Alarak is okay currently. Now let's start some immortal production. +3 attack. Now we're going to split our forces.
Another fleet of ships set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled.
Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Well, maybe with these additional forces, it'll be okay. Don't let that warp in. Yeah, perfect. Tempests are very vulnerable. And we are going to hold over here with basically everything. Now, try not to lose on that side. I see a thing from the bottom of an incoming Tal'Darim, or Deathfleet Wave. I know, I keep saying Tal'Darim, I think. And I understand that they're not. It's just, I am mentally overloaded, you know? And everything becomes Tal'Darim that's Protoss evil. Pull this guy back. Okay, now we need lots of defenses over here. I think that we just died because Karax fell. I think we need to be better about that.
Weak, powerless.
Submit.
The Spear of Adun has taken a direct hit. The fabrication matrix is unresponsive.
I believe in Vorazun, so that should be okay. Oh my gosh, he's just hiding in the corner. Jerk.
The northern entrance has fallen. We must reinforce the Nerazim's position.
It's fine.
You resist salvation at every turn. If you desire.
I do not have the defenses for that this time. The first time I just had monoliths over there, but I feel like monoliths are very expensive in the early stages, so I can't really afford them. Okay, we got a lot of ground forces over here with only a couple carriers. We need to rearrange this. 1, 2, 1, 3.
Warriors, a stream of enemies will be upon us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We shall resist them.
There. 2 identical control groups. Now there's a stream. Twitch.tv/Amon Gaming. Amon Game On. He's gaming. That's like a 90s slogan. Game on. I love it. Once again, I think that Karax is having a big issue. I need to be able to leave Alarak alone. But this actually might be okay. A couple Guardians are getting to him. The Immortals can actually soak the Reaver shots, which is big.
Purifiers are falling. All forces, get to the southern entrance immediately.
Okay. Alarak, are you okay? Yeah, we're going to shield you. Let's get a Robobite. Oh, this mission is, it's a lot to do. I'm like at the point where I move a little bit down this ramp and I'm like, am I too far away? Am I just going to get blasted by the enemy for being so out of position? Not this time. Thank goodness. We got a guy over here. Hopefully this is strong enough to support. A lot of stuff over here because we don't have help on Vorzun's side. 8, 16, 24. And then Reaver production is a go. We're hitting the center too. I think we just have to trust in Vorzun's ability to deal with that on her own. I really appreciate her autonomy. Oh gosh, never mind. Where did her Corsairs go?
The assault cluster is failing. Orbital bombardment systems
Well, that might be really bad.
The Keystone's energy matrix has reached the halfway point.
I'm not trusting Karax as the power field there. I know he can do it. I know he can run.
They're attacking 2 entrances at once.
This so I can rebuild. I don't think I want any more maybe one more carrier. But I don't want too many because they do cost 8 supply. So they're not the most efficient, but they do a lot of DPS. Ooh, Mortal's going down. Or maybe I just had all my Immortals in this control group. One of the two. I think we're okay over here, though. And now... Give him some fire support. Hybrid. Well, there goes all the Immortals. Because Vorzun wasn't helping. I'm going to throw down a quick save, even though I think I'm dead.
I am detecting a much larger force from the Golden Armada inbound on the Keystone. Be prepared.
Being able to balance the anti-air versus everything else is... Oh my goodness, that's a mothership with Cloak. What do we got over here? A large amount of things. Okay, we do need more carriers. Get the Reavers this way. That's been cleaned up. Karax is looking alright. Get him a shield battery. A lot of stuff coming mid. Actually, I have no idea how much stuff it is. But we're doing better than before. Attack coming top left. I'm actually going to move these here and then these this way. Didn't end up being useful because I made the decision too late, but if I had made it faster, it would have been good. I feel like I have no army and I'm maxed. These guys are mining, right? Yeah. Oh, there's so many cloaked scout. Oh my gosh! Well, I just didn't know. That's death right there. I think. I lost so much because I was not aware. I didn't have my observers following like I should have. Yeah, she's gone for good now. There's no way we're winning this without her. I feel like I have to restart again from scratch. I'm learning so much, but I keep looking at it and being like, oh, these really early mistakes are compounding so hard. It's like you use shield overcharge at the wrong time at the 6-minute mark, and then you're dead at the 15-minute mark because you didn't have it 2 times later. It's very interesting. There's a lot of Niduses. What if I just make carriers? What if ground units are for cowards? This is the part. Okay, the 21-minute mark is when the triple attack goes, and I think that's the one that I have to be perfect for. Because I have a feeling this is just We'll see how well Carax does on his own. Why not? He's got one thing helping him. I have a feeling he's Giga Dunzo, though. Actually. Is our boy that good? Helldivern Mothership on this side is very nice to see. Oh no, he is absolutely shredded. I think that I need to have Purifier Beam available for the side, like split my army to 2 points and then have Purifier Beam plus Static Defense available on Carax's side. We actually won this side, and I think that if we had a Vorazun, we would have won this side. This is pretty close, which says to me that Purifier Beam is the answer, right? So in order to have Purifier Beam available, when did we use it previously that killed us? I'm not entirely sure. I will replace the keystone with a laser. Let's check what our saves are. 737. I think that that's my favorite time. 737 is great. So it's a 5-minute cooldown on the laser, 21 minutes, 16 minutes, 11 minutes? Right? I think the answer is that if I just use that ability on cooldown. What if I just don't make ground units? What if I just get some Void Rays to help out? What if I go pure, true Protoss? What if I don't even need Void Rays? Because they're kind of bad. Also, I'm pretty sure that I just loaded into a dead guy because I didn't swap down fast enough. It's going to be rough for him. Actually, he's fine. Never underestimate the hero Alarak. And never underestimate the Vanguard. They are both incredible pieces of Protoss. That's really just what they are, pieces of Protoss. We gotta be real careful about that area. If we can be faster, we can stop those Archons from warping in, which would be really nice. Alright, then we have to come this way. That part's very annoying. We're gonna shield right here because everyone is being attacked. Including the Grant. I like the Grant. I wish he wasn't being attacked. I don't think he deserves that. No bias. Yeah, the moving, when we're in this very limited unit count scenario, the movement from place to place feels very difficult to deal with. And that is the thing I'm struggling the most with. Like, right? Okay. Let's just reload from that 737. We need to knock down this, then sprint down here to defend, then up right, top right? Is that it? Up right, top right? I hope so. Go, go, go. Target that down first. Go, 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 go. I just don't want to deal with the aberrations and the reavers and stuff, which is why I'm going big air. I know that big air feels really like, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If the enemy is a big jerk, you gotta go big air. I think that throughout this campaign overall, we've done a really good job of avoiding the big sky toss. You know, we've only done it a little bit with like the destroyer. Oh gosh. Nope. That was an improper hold. I need to make sure the Dragoons and the Immortals are alive for that. I think I just didn't hotkey them properly. There seems to be just a set of 5 different fights we have to take in really quick succession. And then once we do that, we'll be okay to give another save.
Torrent of forces down the central path. The Tal'Darim will need reinforcements.
So what if I just grab these guys and bring them all over here?
Upgrade complete.
Well, the carriers go this way. Then yeah, hopefully the carriers are good enough on that side. Get these upgrades. Alarak throwing them all in is a bold decision on his part. Usually you throw them away.
Another fleet of ships set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled. Yearns to meet power. Awaiting.
Dealing with this early. Coming on up here. I was not in position. I wonder if I just died because I was warped in. Might be the case. Dealt with all that pretty easily. Actually, we're pretty good on this side. Having the upgrade advantage with the carriers is so impactful. They're great. Thank you, Karax. Helping that drop defense. Can't build under lifted probes. No, but then there's this attack. Wow. And man, Karax gets absolutely hammered. They hit him with so much. It is crazy. So here, then here. Having these guys by default on this side was good. I need like 2 carriers to be down here, but then I have to be able to deal with everything else. So we have to blast that, take this lane, and then sweep down to deal with the Sky Toss wave. So set the carrier rally over here. Okay. It's a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot of things we gotta do. I do think the Immortal transition will be good. I don't know, man. They have Reavers. They send Reavers. I can't be too convinced that ground units are ever good against Reavers. I would be a fool. A fool to believe that.
Tal'Darim will need reinforcements.
Let us proceed.
Carriers go this way.
Upgrade complete.
Where's the ground units? Just you guys here. Everyone else right here.
Upgrade complete.
There it goes. And we need a couple shield batteries to try to keep the probes alive too.
Another fleet of ships set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled.
Here, come help. And these guys sit in the back this time, so they hopefully don't die. Set the carrier rally this side. Target that down before it manages to warp the guys in, which saves us a lot of damage in the long run. There we go. Tempest down. We can kind of pull these back to help with the fight. Everybody survived on that side now. This is looking like it. This is looking like what we need. A lot of ground forces died over here, but I think I'm okay with it for the most part. And then we have to bring ourselves down, and now we're going to lose all of our probes. Shield overcharge, defend, defend. Actually, I haven't lost that much so far. It's all replaceable. This area's doing okay. Karax is not dead.
Weak.
Powerless. Submit.
The Spear of Adun has taken a direct hit.
Okay, saving.
It is unresponsive. Pylons can no longer be called down.
Go away. Why are you here? Stop it. Oh my goodness. I hate these guys. They're so annoying.
The northern entrance has fallen. We must reinforce the Nerazim's position.
So if I want it 21 minutes now, I cannot cast. I see. So I'm going to have to just hold on to Purifier Beam for a while. Yeah. We got to hold on to it for a bit. There we go. We actually have good saturation. Ooh. So yeah, 5-minute cooldown means that if we try to use it twice, we won't have it for 21 minutes. We have one shot. And we should do that one shot when we're getting multi-pronged so that we can... And it has to be before the 16-minute mark. Otherwise, things will not go right. Oh, those hybrid are scary. But they're being fine. What is my job? You snipe warp prisms. Karax is fine. Kind of expensive to repair, but that's alright. I don't really care. You're not harassing me this time, bub. Oh, he's gonna get there, isn't he? He's gonna lift one thing and instantly die. I'm just keeping my eye out for that 16-minute mark, or pre-16-minute mark lift target. You know what? This looks like it. By lift, I mean death beam.
Reinforce their position immediately.
Can't believe they ensnared my interceptors. So rude. I'm gonna pre-clear. Never mind, they're gonna come to me. Big attack on this side. Get one of these over here, and then let's start getting that static defense for Karax. Oh no! Yeah, this is probably shield overcharge time. That might fall in the category of I just had to know that that attack was happening, because I may have just caused our friend to take a little bit too much damage. I'm not sure. Fuck. I could get rid of 2 supply if I want another carrot, but I don't. I actually want some observers.
Systems are offline.
The Keystone's energy matrix has reached the halfway point.
As I said, I don't trust him. Big attack wave coming from the north. I'm going to throw down a save. I like this.
Attacking 2 entrances at once.
We have so much. And our upgrades are doing really nicely too. Yeah, there's this very interesting dichotomy now that I'm playing with this, where if we can get our carriers real far forward and start basically camping, it's immensely powerful for pre-clearing and making our allies' lives easier. But it's also very risky because of how we have to be moving constantly from place to place. Or if we get caught out like this. That's a good snipe on their part. But like, we have to watch out for Karax or Alarak right now, because he just doesn't have much. I'm building Wrathwalkers, which are actually quite good. So he's probably fine. Move up and over. More of these. You know what? I'm going to cancel these and get some Void Rays.
I am detecting a much larger force from the Golden Armada.
That's the phase that has Mothership. 10 seconds until we have shield overcharge to beat that? Yeah, that's fine. And then we have to immediately jump down to rescue Karax, who is taking a lot of heat. Once again, feel great. That was a good turn of events. Krax isn't doing exquisitely or anything, but he's doing the living. Which is very exciting for him. Now, ideally... yeah, I'm going to have Shield Overcharge, and I'm going to have Purifier Beam for that really Doom Death attack. I just need to make sure to not use my ult right now. It is not ulting time. Ooh, okay. If I have to reload from a save, the thing that I need to remember is go up. I'm in the wrong position here. And Vorzun has not managed to rebuild. Get him. Are we going to lose Vorzun? I think we are. Yep. So what I need to do is readjust so that instead of being at 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock, I need to be at, 11 o'clock and 8 o'clock. I love time.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, that's done. Instantly pivot over here. Bye, Phoenixes. Bye, Phoenixes. Yeah, a lot of this mission seems to be just knowing when the attacks are going to hit and where. Which, it's not my favorite way of winning. I prefer the more dynamic nature to having to do basically rote memorization, but I understand that that's how it works sometimes. And I thought I built observers. I wonder where I put them.
As it should have been. Perfect.
Do we head up or do we head over here with my secondary force? Obviously, I didn't deal well with this. Wow. That's a lot of stuff.
Artanis, I must retreat.
Yeah, I'm going to approach this from a sometimes you just have to be in position before the attack comes sort of thing. And unfortunately, that involves reloading. But we just don't have the vision, and unfortunately, because they send vision with every single attack wave, or detection, you can't really, like, put observers out there or something. Even though it'd be cool. Yeah, so we'll pre-position right here. Get you guys mine. Oh, we do not have workers, huh? Good to know. The economy is a myth. But so is that warp prism. And that's the most important part. Oh yeah, get those Reavers in the back. Oh, the Reaver flank, it's so powerful. You got me.
This universe as it should have been. Perfect.
Good job. How'd she still lose to these guys? Vorzun, you're not really working very hard, are you? We'll get you cannons and stuff eventually. Before big 3. Yeah. Oh no, I need the armor upgrades. Where do we get hit next? What a great question. Oh, right here. Right here in the I don't care, because I'm pre-positioned. Man, they're really not hitting anywhere else. Okay. Oh, I was saving up shield overcharge and then it's gone. You know how I know?
Hull breach detected. Defensive lattice is offline. Shielding systems failing.
This is a nice little reprieve, actually. Like, it is not the end of the world right now.
Enemies are swarming against all three.
Okay, here it comes. This is the part that I've been training for, brothers. We're just gonna have to leave this. Sorry, Karax. Ah, what is... Is it permanent? Yeah, it's just a swarmling. Which I guess is just a broodling that never dies. Karax has dealt with this area on his own. Okay, what part of all three entrances? There we go. Are you okay? Yeah, you actually might be. Stop it! Okay, probes, go! Got him. No, he can't deal with that on his own, sure. Wait, we held the big one. Wow. And I didn't even need Purifier Beam, which is going to be exciting when I just don't use it and then it's going to turn offline. But I guess it's better to not need it than it is to be stressed about not having it.
A shining symbol of arrogance. Let your pride be your downfall.
Maybe we use it right here. Like, I don't like fighting scouts. They're scary. Take down some of these guys. Yeah, that's pretty good. Is that a Warping Colossus? Never seen one of those before. Oh, I'm so stressed. I am playing my little heart out. I'm trying my best. I'm doing all the good units. But it's the nightmare finale, right? Like, I can't mess about. I just sent a bunch of probes. I think I need the Purifier Beam for this one. Yeah, my goodness. 24 minutes, 24 and a half minutes mid Purifier Beam does look like the correct answer for when to use it. Wow. Remember money? I used to have some of that.
Our defenses have been breached, and our nexus.
I'm gonna keep going, but yeah,
Where is
the
your promised aid, High
when is this save? 22.
Ark? I have
That
no
was
intention to die for this cause, Arcanus. If
Hopefully
you
that
cannot
save was
protect
before I
me,
used Purifier
I
Beam.
shall.
I'm pretty sure that I saved while I was talking about not having used Purifier Beam. But Alarak, his face fell off, so I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna build Mirages. I don't know. They're cheap. I need something to spend my money. They do 20% bonus damage. This is good though. Like, over here feels real nice. The area with our friend Vorazun, not so much. And I can definitely say that Alarak is, he's fine. Oh, my face fell off. There it goes. It's gone forever.
Gods, their ships are diving headlong into the Spear of Adun.
No wonder I'm losing. I don't even have +3 armor.
We can no longer support you.
You have done enough, Rohana. The Keystone is approaching full power.
I think Mirages will be
Evade them
good.
as long as you can.
Their blood is on your hands, Arcanus.
False savior.
Golden Armada,
Means their death.
it's doable. It's fightable.
Hierarch, I see an unending tide of Protoss signatures. He's sending every last one of the
Let's-
possessed Templar.
I don't know, just those guys right there, and then we are We are playing the role of Alarak in today's motion picture. Dude, Alarak! Oh! That was amazing! Oh my goodness, Alarak is... That man did not want to be shown up right there. That was insane. What? The dude, the myth, the legend. Oh, we can almost kill that.
The keystone is approaching maximum energy output.
This area is actually looking on fine. Just get whatever we can on this side. These guys chill. Karax is about to be broken, maybe. But we have so many monoliths. Bring these over. I'll just fight. Take down the mothership for the cloaking. These are just holding off as long as they can. We're not going to be able to produce anything, so we're just going to send these over to distract as necessary.
The Nerazim situation grows dire. Our
Pull
forces
these
take
over.
heavy
It's fine, it's
Need your help.
fine. We're going to use these as basically damage sponges and try to build whatever we can on this side. A lot of guys coming on over here. Send these probes up, actually, just to try to pull them away. And done.
Energy matrix charged.
Easy.
The keystone is ready, Hierarch.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. All right, my friends, that is going to be the end of Nightmare Difficulty Legacy of the Void. The epilogue does not exist yet, but I'm sure at some point in the future it will. It just forces you to use level 1 Kerrigan from Heart of the Swarm to fight against Amon. That'll be fun. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you enjoyed Nightmare in general, and very soon, in the next day or so, it will be up and ready to play on the archives. So if you are looking to play it to see how much of an easier time you will have than me, then please jump on to... Oh, so I said archives. I meant Giant Crane Games Custom Campaign Manager. It's a link in the Discord. Or link in the doobly-doo to the Discord that is the Custom Campaign Manager. Sorry, my brain's a bit frazzled. I was focusing really hard on that. But we did it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.